That's an excellent start. You already did the intro for me, Saskia. Anyway, good morning, good evening, all that other stuff. This is a Mage scene, Living War of Darkness. You know, that's like just an opinion, man, but whatever. Anyway, last time, or not really last time, one of the times you guys were investigating a gang called the Vipers. That were, a nobody gang, but in a very short time it gotten bigger in the Manhattan area. And that's where we got, that's where we found some interesting things. Like they were connected to some really spookier, darker forces. But Eamon is still very interested in the whole thing of them having been used to kill or they directly killed his parents. That's still to be determined. So I'm sure Lena, the good Samaritan that she is encouraged the rest of her friends to go to this bar to investigate the gang in person. And that's why
I
we're
just
here.
realized that we still had to discuss that.
Yeah, but yeah, good Samaritan. I'm trying to be nice here about her. So, but anyway, so you can discuss approach for a little bit before you enter the bar. That's fine. So that's where we are.
Okay.
It's not full on going out season. It's like or going out time of the day. It's more like in the late afternoon. So it's not.
I do look like the biggest nerd in the world, so actually, wait, I don't look like a biggest nerd. Biggest nerd looks like Ronald Weasley.
I was gonna say, if you let me look through your clothes, I could probably pick out something that's a different style.
Yes, maybe I can change my face as well.
Roll for that. Presumably, you do this before you go there.
Oh, this is the conversation before we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eamon is basically telling Lena that he looks like a weirdo. And I need to roll my Arte. I'm gonna roll my alchemy if you allow me to do so. I'm not looking for basically any flair. I'm just basically rolling.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll.
Mm-hmm. I have 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Difficulty.
Difficulty will be 4 or 3 or what?
Difficulty will be 3.
Thank you.
Difficulty 5 is. Yeah, it's 3 successes. Okay. More than enough to change your appearance and make it last for the same.
I actually have like life 3. Would
you don't
be enough to change like who I look like, or?
Yeah, life 2 is enough for that. Like life 2 lets you do cosmetic changes to yourself. If you were life 3, then difficulty would have been 4. No. So anyway. Nope. Actually, just for the sake of fairness, roll one more time, like the Arete roll specifically. Same difficulty, just for the sake of successes, because making yourself look like a completely different person is a bit bigger of a feat than 2 successes into effect than 1. So just roll one more time. It's just for 1 or more 2 successes, so it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 more success.
Difficulty 4. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, good. So you look completely different. Okay, so we will move ahead to the bar, unless there's anything else you want to plan before you go there.
Eamon looks at me.
I don't know. It depends.
What's your plan?
Yeah. 1 moment, guys. Sorry.
Just it's her turn to be the star.
Oh.
So sitting there kind of adjusting this slightly different wig than last time because all I could find was blonde pictures of her that were different.
Eamon goes inside and says, "Okay, thank you for the clothing. I will go inside and come back." And then he comes back as this guy.
Wow. Okay then.
That's certainly a look.
So
my name is. Go on, Saskia.
look at Eamon and did you get hair or something?
Did I what?
Hair or something?
I
You just look
basically look
different
like a
somehow.
complete different person. Is this supposed to be a joke?
Oh,
just have to say-
right. Never joke about being different persons.
Yeah, this is not funny. Just so you know, for the next time you make a stupid joke.
Hermetic's gonna hermetic.
Okay, well, Eamon, just for the record, you can't control people making stupid jokes. You don't have to enjoy them, but you can't control it.
I'm allergic to stupid jokes now.
Well, it does seem like you're going to have a problem.
Exactly. Thank you,
So
Lena, for this new allergy.
So Lena was asked what her plan is before to when it comes to this bar exploration.
In all honesty, I just thought we could have a drink, see what's up. Get a lay of the building, of the people coming there, see if we pick up on something. I wasn't really planning anything big.
Okay, maybe we can switch names. Name's Tad. Still, what's her name?
I'm
Sunny.
Fine. No, she's like no. Once Sunny says that, she'll just be like, "Fine, I'm Sunny."
So, what's your name, Beth?
Well, yeah, that's my usual to-go-to name. Like, people know me with that name, so that makes sense.
Okay, Eamon's voice is different as well. His voice is like more rough than usual.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we could do the Batman screen change, and you guys will be with the bar. It's really a typical bar. This is not a hip place overall. It's more in the older alcoholic department than in the young and hip dancing place department of a type of bar. So this late afternoon, it has the usual assortment of sad drunks sitting, in their pews in the corner, and you have some other people who are just in there for a quick beer or whatever. You don't see any of the gang members yet. They're usually on the second floor, though, so that's not too surprising. They have their own private area, based on your explorations of the bar last time.
Okay.
Ted looks at Beth and basically says that they usually stick in the second floor.
Okay, let's see if we can, get up or flirt our way up or whatever. What's your guys' preferred style?
You can flirt if you want. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to judge. I just don't think that's my strong point.
Oh, fair enough.
But I could be your friend you're dragging along.
I am very much, hey, I like that shit type of guy, so I don't think I can flirt.
Well,
hey, who says that it's like male only?
Well, good news is you don't have to flirt. At least there's no one guarding the stairs up. Well, when you go upstairs, there's another public area there, and you can see there's there's a locked door to the private section with a keep out sign or for staff only sign rather on the door. But you guys can sit down. There's a pool table. This is a time, you can get drinks and all that. You get any drinks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So yeah, you can get drinks. It's a relatively cheap place actually. And if you drink, so do you all get drinks or do you just two of you?
Eamon has to play the part, so he asks for a beer. I need a beer.
That's gonna be funny.
When Eamon starts spitting out the beer because beer tastes like shit. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. But you all get your drinks. when you get up? So do you just sit around and drink and talk a little bit, just waiting to see if anything happens, or what's your plan?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we're trying to be
The plan?
innocuous. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, interesting, very very interesting. Now I'm gonna just type something. So PM's coming up.
No, if Lena was gonna try to do the flirting thing, Syl was just gonna be like, she was just gonna be like, just play me off as the friend you're dragging along. Easy enough.
And
Ooh.
yes, you will notice something.
We're
It's just
not
like
there yet.
well, I will. Well, it's not to that relevant portion yet. You will notice
Sylph
that you
ordered
feel
I was like, Sylph ordered some kind of a girly drink. She's trying to look like extra super girly in this with the way she's kind of doing at the moment. So it's like pink and fruity.
yeah.
Caramel macchiato.
What?
Nothing.
Can she tell something just happened to her?
You could all roll perception awareness, please.
Yeah, we will. I'm gonna roll the shit out of it.
I was just gonna, but because in general, you just feel remarkably refreshed. Silly Saskia, you always make this mistake.
Saskia's biggest mistakes.
Eh,
Always
that gives me
I
forgetting
know,
shit.
right? I know. Ooh. But I will have my sheet pretty soon.
I'm remarkably perceptive today, which is strange.
I have 5 dice. Let me botch this roll.
I
Not
have 3 successes as well.
3 successes. Excellent. Yeah, you're being altered. More than you actually normally. You've been just sipping one drink. Eamon has barely touched his, but yet you can feel there's something affecting his mind in a very strange way, just enhancing it. It seems to also be on a physical level, but yeah, your minds feel quicker, more perceptive, refreshed, or just have more power on the engine, so to speak.
6 plus 6 makes 12.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Is this what happens when you drink?
I don't think this is what happens when you drink, but I hope that's what we drink. Like, Lena, is this what happens when you drink?
No, I was asking you specifically. I know what happens when I drink.
The urge to say yes, absolutely, is so real. And why did you call me Lena Cakes?
I called you Beth, not Lena.
Okay.
You said Lena.
I know.
No take back, sis. Alright, so you guys are slightly giggling, at this weird sensation of the mind and joking a bit and kicking each other. What's going to be interesting is that the procession of gangbangers are going to walk up the stairs, or with the snake jackets. They're not going to really pay notice to you as they're walking towards the private area. What's going to be most interesting is in the back of the group is a woman with a jacket with 2 serpents on it. A woman that should be very familiar to Eamon, who, since she's the leader of the gang, most likely the one responsible for the killing of his parents. Relatively fit woman in her 40s walking behind them, just towards the thing. They're not really whispering to each other. They're just like casually talking, but nothing really audible as they're walking towards that door.
If someone doesn't stop Eamon, he is going to glare at the woman.
I don't think we can stop glaring.
I don't think we could stop him unless we see him doing it. I'm going to be honest.
Perfectly seen because you're sitting with him.
So we'll kind of, kick him under the table and try to cover it up with a really fake laugh, Well, not fake, but a laugh. She actually has enough subterfuge to probably do it pretty,
Yeah.
pretty okay.
I
She's
was
just going to
gonna
kind of kick him.
say, as they're kind of doing that, Beth is probably gonna use like her appearance and her sanctity merit to look very cute, very innocent, and very flirty.
Okay.
Like baby spice.
So
I-
yeah, that's one of the snake, one of the tallest, to be more accurate, of the serpent gangbanger is going to stand outside of the private door as it closes behind the people going in there. There is some music being played in there as well, but
Yeah, she's just going to kind of watch all these people in jackets go by and then look at them and be like, look at, her group and be like, that's a lot of staff. Didn't
Sorry,
expect
I
they needed so
missed
much
for a
staff in this
moment.
place. No, she said that's a lot of staff because the door says no entrance staff on it, remember?
I kind of was wondering if any, I didn't catch Carl's remark. Sorry. That's what I was trying to say, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
I believe we would like a repeat if you could.
Well, what I said was that they go into the into the private area. One tall, really tall, older gangbanger dude is still in his 20s, but older by the standards of that group, stand outside of that door, and it closes, and there's some music being played in there, so you can't hear what they're saying easily.
Okay. Well, that means that that's the guy to flirt to in the first place.
Don't go in there alone. But you might get information from him.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you gonna?
This is a
Are
public bar. We can't just throw fireballs very easily. And it even says it's whispering. If something happens to you.
Well, that's why I suggest. I mean, if you're gonna go in, just make sure you drag your less flirty BFF with you. As she kind of shrugs towards Lena.
Maybe I won't get in at all. I think these things are, these need to be done slowly. So she's just gonna, walk up and approach the guy.
I would just grunt as you step closer and be like, "No entry, private area."
Oh. Well, I was just wondering, and I know this is gonna sound like the cheesiest pickup line ever, but did I see you at the gym yesterday?
Could be. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm working here, so I'm sure there's some nice guys downstairs.
I'm sure there are. But she's gonna make it sound like I mean, I'm fine with just not talking. It's just, Are you here at some point when you're not on duty?
To be honest, that's pretty much our on-duty place.
Okay. Is there a place where I can find you not on duty?
Could be. Man, you're going to get aggressive. Okay.
One would say determined. I know what I like when I see it.
Uh-huh. Oh, but oldie over there is gonna nod towards where Fad is sitting. String him along, or
Mm, Do you like that? Yeah, she's gonna make it sound dubious. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like, are you really into that kind of stuff? Okay.
I was just making sure I don't want any cuckolds running after me. It's going to be really annoying to deal with.
I mean, I suppose.
But yeah, anyway, we can meet up later if you want to when I leave. But for now, you have to step away from the area, miss. It's just how it goes.
Okay. Final question, though. What time are you off?
About 2 hours.
And do you drink any kind of non-alcohol beverages while you're on duty?
Sure. You can get me something if you like.
Will do. And she'll walk back over to Eamon and Sylv, definitely looking back once and winking.
Made a friend?
So I may or may not have a hot fancy date this evening.
Is this guy good looking on an OOC? Is he good looking?
Relatively speaking. I mean, the only thing is, like, he's just really, really tall. Like, so, not like he's not bad looking, for sure.
Okay.
It's just like some people are not, like, we're talking like 7 feet here, like huge size merit. Big. But
Yeah, she'll just be like, be careful around him.
I will. You guys want more drinks?
It's really strange. This one's making me clear-minded, and and she'll kind of lean forward towards both of them. Considering that I'm the granddaughter of vineyard owners, I know really well that that's not what alcohol is supposed to do. Oh yeah, sure. Let's make merry and look happy.
Mm-hmm.
okay. What were you gonna say, Amachan?
Eamon wishes to take a sample, but he doesn't know how to take a sample. So he doesn't want to fill this beer into something because that would be too obvious.
Yeah.
She'll kind of lean towards his ear a little bit and just be like, you could stick your finger in. Get a little on your finger. That wouldn't look weird.
It wouldn't work.
I mean, it kind of looks weird.
Not as weird. Like,
or you
she can do it with her drink really easily.
To the bathroom. Or
I don't have a bottle with me.
Tip and go to the bathroom.
Are you getting any more drinks for the gang, Lena? Since I think Sil wanted more. Do you want more?
Definitely.
So yeah, Soph said she'd take one.
Excellent.
Yeah. And she'll also buy for the guy. Non-alcoholic, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, well, cheers you with it. Take the drink. So, do you two drink more of the drink?
Yeah. This one's gonna be. She would have asked for something smaller this time rather than the the fruity thing.
Yeah.
But she'll drink more of it. It's kind of a test, so she'll just kind of be like, look at Eamon and be like, keep an eye on us. We don't know what's gonna happen here.
Eamon is gonna ask for a whiskey because that's what he saw tough guys drink in movies.
Sure, you get a whiskey.
Bourbon. Only bourbon.
poor Eamon. He's going from beer to whiskey. He's just going through the worst shit. Like, so yeah, the whiskey you're drinking. It tastes like paint thinner, so that's great. But do you drink?
Eamon, like when he drinks it, he's like his throat burns because that's what whiskey does to you. So he's like,
Excellent.
like he sips. By the way, he doesn't drink his shit. He sips.
Yeah, but you still get
Which is
the
drinking,
liquid
but like
in.
he's not. Yeah. He's not like when I say he's not drinking, I'm not saying like he's like drinking the whole bottle or the whole glass. He is, but that is drinking.
Ah, excellent. All of you get a certain very bright idea that really getting some fresh air would be good at this point.
What would be a good thing?
You all get the idea. It's a great idea. Really, like, with drinks like this and all that, you should really go out and get some fresh air. That's the feeling. You just get, all of you just get that idea. Brilliant one.
I'm sorry, it kind of get bad. What's the idea?
It's fresh air. We got the idea to get some fresh air. That this would be a great idea right now. All three of us got this idea. As in to go outside for a bit and, let the alcohol catch up to your body.
Eamon does do that if he he kind of like gets a cute. I think we should take some fresh air.
Yep.
So it's weird. I was just thinking that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, you got some time to your hot date, right?
Yeah, I got some time. Just give me a moment. And she'll just kind of like write phone number on a napkin. Says, and then, walks to the guy, says, we'll be right back, but just in case, here.
Yep. Phone number handed over. Excellent. You all walk outside. And at that point, I want all of you to roll me your willpower, please.
Excellent. This is the best plan, guys. I got 2. If it's div 6.
Yep.
I have a bunch.
I botch.
Oh no!
Of course, you guys stole my successes.
I only got 2. She's about to puke everywhere, isn't she?
Oh God! I hope not.
How many successes did you say you get, Chrissy? 2?
2.
Yep.
2.
Yeah. All of you, when you step out, because your mages, your minds are not entirely normal, you suddenly just feel something really vast touch your minds, each of you. Like it's like an enormous being is just sending slivers of its concentration into your mind and actively trying to seize your minds and make you walk.
I have my mind shield up. It's in my blue book.
You do, which is one of the reasons you resist this.
What does it want us to do?
She's just
wants
us to walk.
It doesn't manage to do that to you, Eamon, either, because you got.
Hi guys.
However, Lena, on the other hand, you don't only walk. Your mind is basically completely puppeted for the moment, as you can just feel this ancient, strange mind just seize hold of your entire body, and it just makes you walk away from the group.
Do we? Just a second. When we resist this, do we understood that something ancient tried to take over us, and we resisted?
You understand that? Yeah, you both understand that something just touched your mind and tried to make you do something. Yeah. It's you
So
can still
so
feel
if
it there. Silva has her mind shield in the way, so
she's
And
just gonna kind of look at Lena and just be like, and try to grab her arm and be like,
am
"Hey,
I
wait."
am I just like a robot basically, or is it?
you are in a very weird position because it's almost like you're seeing your mind from outside your own like seeing your body from outside. Your mind is seeing your body from outside almost as you're being made to run away. Like not
Well, shit.
Well, I mean, that's why Sylv was gonna try to grab her arm, and she started to walk away because Sylv knows
yeah
something just happened, and she's just like,
yeah. But
"Hey,
I'm talking
wait."
like she
She's trying to
starts
make it
sprinting.
look good. Then she's gonna bolt after her.
Yeah. Both of you roll dexterity athletics, please.
Okay.
0.
Oh shit. Six. Fuck. That's where my successes
Yeah.
went.
That's where your successes went. Sorry, Lena. Sorry, you got 6 successes. She utterly destroys you.
I know.
Like she fucking parkours out of there. In fact, like she runs down an alley, and she's just like cat jumping, or from over over on a trash can, and then over a chain link fence and down. And as she turns, like the body, Lena's body turns to look back, and her eyes are completely bronze colored, almost like they're glowing a bit with a strange bronze tint to it, and it winks before take it away, like or continues to run away.
Sylv, realizing that she can't keep up, and let's be honest, he's not doing much better.
Yeah.
So she's gonna look at him and be like, "Let's duck back here. We can follow her a different way."
You still feel that thing, by the way.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not doing anything. It's just you just feel that strange alien presence. It's almost like it's in the back of your mind. So you can still feel it. It's almost like it's like crawling on the mind shield you have.
She's mine too. I can't communicate with it really. But I mean, she's. I don't. Well, I'm just saying you need mind 3 to actually do that, don't you?
No, I mean, yeah. Normally, that's for you to set up a link. The thing is, though, this is set up a link with you.
Okay.
So to speak.
Well, then she's gonna try to just kind of think something at it. She's gonna be. She's. This is Ashley saying what she said to Eamon, though.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna be like, "What do you want?"
It doesn't respond in a way that seems understandable at first. Anyway,
I kind of want to find out where Beth goes, Sunny.
Yeah.
I'll guard you if you want to do that. As she points like towards an alley.
You are in an alley at the moment,
Yeah,
aren't
that's
you?
what I've been doing. Eamon kind of opens his jacket and pulls a hair.
Have you been collecting
hair? Puts
Hey, Grace did.
Yep.
He puts the hair back, the remaining, big part, like he took a small part of the hair, and then he puts the hair back, the bigger part, and then he basically starts to cast correspondence 3 by basically creating a circle with a chalk. When Sil is watching outside, he points himself.
You're trying to go to where she is?
No, I am trying to find her.
I think that's only 2.
And he basically draws a circle, writes starts to do hermetic part in Enochian. What was the name of that? Sorry. Symbols of awakened mind, mind who is corrupted, and then he like writes connection, and then he kind of like draws like a connection between them.
Yeah.
And then sits in front of
Good.
it and starts chanting
Yeah,
to
excellent.
find
Oh,
and see
yeah.
where she went.
Mine, that's definitely mine.
Yeah. Well, he's
-1, you said, right?
Yeah, -1 for flare, so that's difficulty 4. And you only need 1 success because you
Okay.
have a body sample.
Oh yeah.
Sylph's just trying to be like, just kind of basically yelling at this thing in her mind. Talk to me. You
In the
know, very
meantime,
loud thinking.
In the meantime, Lena, you are in a very weird space because your body is running towards something, and while at the same time you feel that your body is being puppeted by something else, you can see something. You see an oak tree or something like that, a big, very majestic tree. It's almost
great.
too
no.
perfect, and it's almost like you could feel a connection to it. You don't know exactly what it is, but you feel it drawing you towards it. In a sense, it has, and you can see countless squirrels moving through its branches, and acorns just being pulled down very carefully by them before they rush away. That's just you can feel that, and you also feel that something is controlling you. In the meantime, Sylv, you can the thing it projects at you is as a feeling of desire, a very strange, like alien desire is being projected into your minds. Both Fad and Sylv, actually. And so, yeah, by the way, you got 3 successes. You can definitely see her. You see where she's moving. She's running down streets towards a phone box. Why is there a phone box in New York? That's strange. But when Lena's body Lena's body enters it, it's quickly jots down a number on the phone box.
Can I try and resist in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah,
I mean, I know
you
I'm not,
yeah.
so I'm just kind of wondering.
Yeah, you can
Like,
definitely. It's not one roll and you're screwed. This is just at the moment. You're not
okay,
controlled for the entire scene.
then
It's just
let me know immediately as soon as I can make a willpower roll, because Lena will definitely be fighting this. She
yeah,
doesn't like other things telling her what to do, whether
exactly.
they're human beings or like great entities and trees.
Yeah, exactly. So the numbers have been put in. It's almost like the floor underneath the phone booth just woof, falls down, and she's down in a tunnel. And you can now roll willpower if you want to try and resist.
Okay.
It's gonna, of course, try to roll to try and maintain control.
Of course. My dice aren't showing up. Fuck.
Come on.
I mean,
That's sometimes that's the worst thing. Okay. And it also doesn't. Have you guys noticed the bot tends to do that at the most dramatic moments? Yeah. Anyway, yes, I get it, Mushi. So anyway, Lena, in the meantime, while we wait for that, you're just running down the tunnel until you reach a tree root. And there's a hollow in the tree root, and you put your head inside of that tree root and just stick your head in there for a while, and then the entity pushes you away, and you can feel it lets go. Your mind is back. You're now in some strange tunnel with the tree roots that's retracting into the wall.
Okay, can I quickly grab like a bit of the like tree root, like just get a sample?
Definitely. Roll me strength plus brawl to try and roll me strength just to try and rip it free.
I mean,
strength plus.
I can try and roll it, but so far
no dice are showing up. Okay, we can for the sake of dramatic irony, you can pull a bit of the root free before it pulls itself in. So you can. You also, in the meantime, Fad and Sunny. Yeah, you all see that, or well, at least Fad, you see that Lena seems to have returned to her senses. And you see the strange grey tree root having just disappeared into the wall.
Eamon would like try to understand where this thing is and then try to go there as soon as possible itself to save Beth. Can we like be on our way to there?
Yeah, you could definitely be
To
on
the
the way
phone
to the phone booth.
And he explains what he saw to Sylve.
Oh, God. As she crosses, she actually crosses herself when she says that. Oh, God.
And he actually says, like, it reminded me of the squirrel tree.
Yeah, exactly.
In the meantime, the big entity in your minds are also leaving you two alone. It's almost
dice
like
are returning. My willpower roll was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
that was 5 successes. But yeah, so likely you would have been able to break free. But anyway, the rule was
It is
just
what it is
a
at this
bitch to
point.
deal
Mm.
with. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So you've gotten the route and everything, and you're just in a find an exit, except for the way where you came, which seems to have some kind of trap door in the ceiling that's now currently closed.
Okay.
Sylve's gonna try to text her to see if she responds.
Yeah, you get the text. You still have coverage on the ground.
It says, "Hey, you okay? Where are you?"
She'll text back, some hole in the ground. There's a trap mechanism above me, but I'm trying to figure out how to reactivate that.
Look for another exit. There must be another way.
Already looking, because that would be the first thing that you would be doing.
Yeah. The corridor is not actually that long. It stretches into another door that seems to have some kind of electronic lock.
Oh, I can do something with that, I hope. Except that the dice rolls are like really slow. Like I can see your 10d10 now coming in.
Yeah. You won that roll, by the way, just to be clear.
Yeah. And I had 2 successes on like getting a piece of root from the tree. And so to get the electronic lock to work.
Yeah.
But unlock.
Yeah. In the meantime, just in the meantime, it would be probably either dexterity or wits security. Anyway, as for Sylve and Co, you guys managed to reach the phone booth, but you didn't see the number Lena pressed when she to make the thing, or the thing using Lena's body rather, pressed to make the door open. So you're just standing up there on the.
Eamon says, "Can you ask Lena? Can you ask Beth to tell us the numbers? Maybe she remembers the numbers."
Yeah, she'll text and just be like, "What number did you push in the phone booth?"
75. I will just type it down. It's easier. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there. I said the number. So the number is in the sidebar. So that's what, because Lena remembers it.
One thing I want to ask Carl: if we go down, are we gonna be in there for a while, or?
I mean, it would probably be better to suit up before you go down there, as you speak, because you are under the influence of something in your bodies. So it wouldn't necessarily be the smartest thing to suddenly start running around on the ground.
So we'll just text back. Well, assuming that she gives us the number, she'll just be like, "If you come back here, we'll try to pull you out."
She will say, like with the number, she says, "This is the number, but hold on for a moment, because I did find a locked door here, which I might be able to escape through." Because ultimately, also looking at the time, I think it would be easier if Lena came out instead of you guys having to go in. But I'm still waiting for my dice roll, so I can't say.
Well, here's the thing: if they just open the trap door, they can just pull you up from below.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She was just we're gonna try to offer hands and yank you up.
Yeah.
Well, I did have 2 successes on opening that door.
Well, the thing is that door, when you look down, it leads deeper into wherever this is going, not out. So
check. In that case, you will walk back.
Yeah, you walk back, you open the trapdoor mechanism, and you pull Lena out.
Yeah, you're like, it's the first Eamon kind of asks, like, "Are you okay?"
As far as I can tell, I am.
I'm afraid to go back to
Let's.
our place because
Yeah.
if they're in our minds, or we don't want to lead them back there.
Are they? Do you guys still feel that
I
they're
did-
back on our mind?
No, it's left it.
It seems they
We don't
left.
feel it. Well then let's do like we've done before and let's get a motel room and let me check just to make sure.
Yeah, let's stay one day
I
at the
mean,
hotel.
we could go to my place.
Are you sure you don't mind if there are still feelers in there?
It wasn't that big of a deal anyway. So it depends if you guys really want to stay there. It's a squat.
It's a we just need to go someplace that isn't in public.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
And
you
we
guys could
will-
consider the strangeness of it all. It made you run into a room and put your head inside of a tree root, and then when you broke
She's well
free,
aware of that.
it didn't try to do anything after that. But yeah,
Mhm.
Eamon,
you guys.
Eamon just says like we need to inform Jack as well and Claudia and come here with a understand what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine, but for now we need to make sure we're safe. And we can
Yeah.
message them.
Yeah. Also,
So,
I
yeah, she'll just be like,
doubt
"Lead
this
the way."
place is like really.
Yeah. So you go back to the Lena apartment to stay safe there. And after this very weird and harrowing event, I think we can end the scene for now.
Yes.
Thank you, Carl.
Thank you. Yeah, players for playing, watchers for watching, all of that stuff. Whoop whoop. Saskia, you're up to press the button.
Working on it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on.